In a few days, Meghalaya Taitus Marak will represent India at the Asian MTB Championship in Uzbekistan. He'll be competing against some of the best mountain bikers in Asia. Athletes backed by sponsors, professional teams, and bikes worth 6 to 7 lakh rupees or more. But Taitus won't have any of that. Yet, despite the odds, the national champion from Meghalaya believes he can compete. So the question is, can determination overcome the gap in resources? So soon you're going to represent India in Uzbekistan. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I have to trace it back to national championship, which happened earlier this year in the month of February, where I was crowned champion, national champion of India. And I was not sure if they would send me for Asians or not. But luckily this year, we've got the opportunity, me and one of my friends. So we are very lucky and fortunate to represent India and Meghalaya in this sport. From my discipline, there's only two people, I myself and one from Pune. And in total, I think we are about 22, including managers, coach, and other discipline participants. Well, this is very shocking, and also I feel blessed. This is my second time actually representing India. The first Asian Championship I have represented in 2023, which happened in Kerala. But ever since then, the federation have stopped sending us, and because of funds and all that. So after say 3 years gap, I am getting another chance to represent India again, and we hoping for a better result this time.
But reaching Team India wasn't the hardest part. Getting here was.
I started mountain biking or cycling and downhill discipline in 2019, and ever since till now I've been continuing, so almost 7 years. In India and in a place like Meghalaya, it's still growing, but I'm glad to say that now it has taken up its pace and now it's growing.
Is there any challenges you face being a cyclist in Meghalaya?
There's a lot of problems we face. So like any other sport, I can say that one thing is financial, the most important one. Like our equipments and the bicycles we use is extremely expensive, and it's also extremely capable. That's why it's expensive, and one of the problems which we face is financial constraint. Nonetheless, there are many problems I can say, but one of them, the major one, is the financial constraint that I face. So starting from a 30,000 bicycle, a basic bicycle, and now coming up to an entry level mountain bike. My parents are the biggest supporter, and my siblings, my friends, and well-wishers.
Have there been any moment in your life where you wanted to quit?
Well, yes, a lot of times. My parents and also tell me that this is just keep it as a hobby, keep it as a passion, but don't take it too seriously. So even at times when I have to upgrade to a certain equipment or I have to travel to some places, after getting those feedback, it's hard for me to get financial support since I'm not working. I am a full-time athlete. So at times, yes, that I should just stop this and maybe find a job or try to find a job, something like that. But yeah, at times financially there's some constraints. Yeah.
Taitus mentioned that he will be competing against some of Asia's best riders with a bike that costs around 1.5 lakh. In comparison, many international athletes will be riding high-performance bike worth between 6 and 7 lakh. Despite the huge difference in equipment, Taitus remained confident. He pointed out that the same bike carried him to the victory at National Mountain Bike Championship earlier this year. there any personal goal that you want to accomplish?
Well, this is already one of the bucket lists, I can say, being able to race the Asian Championship. But I have a bigger dream and also a bigger aim, which is to reach the World Cup, which happens every year across Europe, America. But this time there was first ever World Cup in Asia, in South Korea. For that I did not qualify because I did not have enough points. So for qualifying for that I need to be going for more international races. So for next year I'm hoping, because whatever points I collect this year will carry on for the next year World Cup.
The resources may not be equal, but one thing remains the same: the determination that brought him this far. Now, all eyes turn to Uzbekistan. If you could say one thing to everyone who's been supporting you, what would you say?
Thank you so much, and thank you for trusting and believing in me, and thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Right. All the best for your competition also.
Thank you.
All the best.